Missed the first
Oh,
one.
yeah. Okay. It was Reclaiming the Wild Soul, How Earth's Landscapes Restore Us to Wholeness. And then through being invited by an organization called Tree Sisters, which is a sort of eco-fem organization to teach the archetypes just to women, I began to really think about, well, gosh, what might they represent in women? How might women particularly embody them? And it sort of took me into this deep, deep dive into ecofeminism and what it means as women to be disconnected from the earth and what happens and the kind of power and qualities and energies that get released when we reconnect and reclaim those aspects of ourselves. But I got into it through poetry therapy.
Mhm.
So in 2001, I had always been in advertising and marketing. I love language. I had a degree in literature. What do you do with that, right? Yeah, so I
Anything,
followed.
anything you want, you can write.
Well, I ended up to make a living following in my father's footsteps, really, as an ad person. So I became
Mhm.
a copywriter and brander and everything like that. And then in 2001, I was done. And 9/11 happened, the towers came down, and
Right.
there was this real sense of I wanted my work not to feed the consumer
Mhm.
uh, society anymore, not to make of us consumers. But I didn't know where to go. And in that process, I stumbled upon this thing called poetry therapy. And I had loved and was becoming increasingly over the years intimate with the natural world, longing to spend as much time outdoors as I could. I loved language, and I was immediately drawn to the nature poets, wonderful poets like William Stafford and Joy Harjo and the Divine Mary Oliver and many, many others. And I became fascinated by this dance between inner and outer nature because their lens of the poets was always on the natural world here, but it always brought us back to the landscape in here, our inner landscape. So that's how the work sort of began to take seed.